G'day from the Bureau with your national weather forecast around the country for Thursday, the 24th of July. And it's two things we're going to be watching for tomorrow. A large high pressure system across eastern Australia is going to bring a cold, frosty morning but a sunny day. But the big weather maker will be this system moving through WA and then eventually into South Australia later on Thursday. That's going to bring a big band of rain across the state, strong and gusty winds, also some isolated thunderstorms, and then cold and showery weather behind it as well, particularly for coastal parts and southwestern parts of WA, where we could even see a bit of snow flurries on the Stirling. So a big weather system and impact for WA on Thursday, but elsewhere should be fairly quiet. But let's have a look at all that in more detail. Firstly, in Queensland, high pressure dominating weather there. After an active day in southeast Queensland today where we saw showers and storms, Thursday will be much quieter with lots of sunshine. Could be a cooler morning through inland areas, may see a few isolated frost patches through the Darling Downs and Maranoa and Warrego, but otherwise a dry and sunny day after a cool start. Just a few showers about the north tropical coast and maybe up towards Torres Strait, but otherwise a dry and sunny day. Temperatures in the mid to high 20s across northern and western areas, high teens to low 20s through southeastern parts of the state with lots of sunshine. Brisbane looking at a sunny 21 degrees. Moving down into New South Wales, and it's a similar story with this high pressure system dominating weather right across the state, leading to a cold and frosty morning through inland areas with lots of morning frost, but then a bright and sunny day with dry conditions statewide. Even along coastal areas are likely to see lots of sunshine. Canberra, cold and frosty start, -3, and then warming up to 13 degrees. Sydney, lots of sunshine and 17 degrees. Moving down into Victoria, similar story. While there might be a few coastal showers through Bass Strait and for coastal areas, it will be a dry and mostly sunny day for parts of the state after a cold and frosty morning through some of our inland areas. Temperatures in the low to mid-teens, getting up into the high teens across northwestern parts with clouds passing through from time to time. Melbourne, a partly cloudy day and 16 degrees. Down in Tasmania, it'll be a cool start and then a cool day as well, but very dry for much of the state. Just partly cloudy conditions as high pressure also dominates the weather down here. Could see a very late shower though about the west coast into Thursday night. Hobart, a partly cloudy day and 14 degrees. Over in South Australia, the day will start off dry for much of the state, but then that weather system across WA will move into western parts of the state as we move through the afternoon and evening, and then spread across much of the state by the time we get into Thursday night with a big band of showers, rain areas, isolated thunderstorms, and strong and gusty winds as well. We could see rain from northern parts all the way down to the south coast as well, but it will not be reaching eastern and southern parts of the state until Thursday night into Friday morning, where we're likely to see finally some welcome rainfall through our agricultural areas of South Australia. Adelaide, partly cloudy and 17 degrees, but looking very wet on Friday. Moving into WA, widespread rain, isolated storms and strong and gusty winds for much of the state as this band of rain ahead of the cold front and then cold, wet and windy conditions behind the cold front. So we're going to see a cold, wet and windy day through southwestern parts of WA where we could even see some snow flurries about the Stirlings with lots of showers passing through. Northern and inland areas are likely to see a soaking rain band as well, so pretty chilly under that as rain extends from the Pilbara all the way down to the south coast. Cold, wet and windy day on the way for Perth with lots of showers and 15 degrees. Finally, across the tropical north, dry season in full swing right across the north. Notice though we could see some cloud and showers get into parts of the Kimberley later in the day as well, so cooler conditions there, and also through southwestern parts of the NT as well, but staying pretty warm and windy ahead of it with temperatures in the mid to high 20s in the south and low 30s in the north. Top end, dry and sunny as you'd expect this time of year with a sunny 31 degrees in Darwin. So with a lot of weather on the way around the country in the coming days, remember you can always get the latest forecasts and warnings via our website and app, and we'll continue to keep you updated here at the Bureau.